There are a number of ways to watch the sun. Apart from pulling out a solar telescope and seeing it with your own eyes, we have a number of satellites that monitor our star. This video will go through the top choices, and below the video you can find where to check these out for yourself. We'll start with the GOES SXI, the Solar X-ray Imager, which looks from Earth orbit and shows flares, coronal structures, active regions, and Hyder flares. Just click whichever view you want to see. A 24-hour movie will pop up, running through the most recent images. The Soho Movie Theater allows you to choose whether you want an EIT sun view or a LASCO view of the inner heliosphere of the sun. Good for monitoring CMEs. Just enter the date range you want to see or show how many of the latest images you want sequenced into an animation. If you want just the latest images, click on Real-Time Images on the left and watch the latest of each view that will come up for you, again, from Earth orbiting satellites. The SDO page, the Solar Dynamics Observatory from NASA. It shows all the views from the AIA and the HMI. You can learn more about these in the Sun series. You can click below each wavelength to see the latest still images, with or without the magnetic field lines. You can click the latest 48-hour movie for each wavelength, or you can create your own under AIA HMI Browse Data. This allows you to choose the time frame, the wavelength you want to see, and how you get the product. We usually go for the higher resolution for best imaging as well. Clicking the info circle on the top right of the wavelength frame will give you information about that imager and what it's looking for, including the ionized elements registered by that camera. A terrific tool for making your own solar movies is called HelioViewer. You can zoom way in or way out. You can pick whatever view and satellite you want, including multiple overlapping frames that can be toggled to express one more than the other, and vice versa. Then, click the expanded view button in the top right so you can see as much as possible, and when ready to make your movie, you can select an area or use the full view port and choose a number of different time frames for your movie. The video will process in a few minutes, and then you can download, watch, or share the video right to YouTube from this page. The most up-to-date way to watch the sun actually doesn't come via satellite, but from the ground stations monitoring around the world in the H-alpha network. You want to look for a station in the sunlight to get recent images, and the green 1 for 1 minute behind real time will show which station is currently imaging the sun. You can get images, videos, and you can be sure that unless you are outside with your own solar scope, this is the best, most updated view you can have. So far we've just looked at Earth orbiting satellites, but the stereo A and B are currently positioned behind the sun, allowing for a different perspective and backside imaging. They have close-up views like SDO, but also heliospheric imagers like the Soho LASCO. Now before you go trying these out for yourself, check the field of view page to know exactly what each camera is pointing at. It is very straightforward after seeing this. Finally, we're going to check out the IRIS satellite images from Lockheed Martin. These are the best close-up images we have. The images show up in chronological order with the latest up at the top, and it is as simple as clicking your way to the video you want to see. And almost every sequence has multiple angstrom views for you to choose from. Each gives a window into the intricacies of our star. The GOES-R launches in 2016, but until then, these are our best options. My favorite all-around view is the SDO AIA 193. Now I'll challenge you to find that one on your own. For more information on the sun, delivered in plain English and easily understandable form, watch the Sun series. It is also linked for you right below this video with the other resources. And check out the website and our current North America tour in the Mobile Observatory. Eyes open, No fear. Be safe, everyone.